A female college student at the Xinjiang Education Institute revealed what life has been like for the students since the boarding school imposed a lockdown in April to prevent the spread of the CCP virus, commonly known as COVID-19. The lockdown is still in place after more than half a year, and the students are now forbidden from leaving for their winter break. The sophomore student, who goes by the pseudonym Zhang Yan, told the Chinese-language Epoch Times in a phone interview on November 8th. The prolonged lockdown calls into question the authorities' narrative about the virus outbreaks in the Xinjiang region, after the entire country had been declared victorious in defeating the virus in mid-April. Xinjiang has officially reported 2 more waves, one that started in July and the other in late October.
School resumed in April this year. Since then, we have been locked inside the school. Barbed wire has been added on top of the fences. The entire schoolyard has been fenced off. Initially, we could understand the strict measures because the pandemic was very serious at the time. Later on, when we heard the pandemic was largely under control all over the country, the situation in Xinjiang was still very bad, and our school was still under lockdown. And then, we were told we could go home for summer vacation in July because the authorities anticipated that they could eliminate the virus by then. But it didn't happen, and we had to stay on campus. Xinjiang had reported 0 new infections for a couple of months before the recent 4 cases in Kashgar were announced. We were told that the city of Urumqi would be locked down again in 2 days. That means we cannot leave and cannot go home. We will have to continue this isolated life on campus. Previously, we were supposed to have our winter break in mid-November. If we ever complain on the social media Weibo, we risk being called to the school's counselors and given a demerit. I have a classmate who wrote 1 sentence online, "Why couldn't we have a break?" And he was summoned by the school's dean and counselor. He was reprimanded for having, quote, abnormal thoughts. So it's very difficult for us to share information about our plight. I remember during summer break, a student asked for permission from the school counselor to go home for his grandma's funeral. But the counselor replied, "She has already died. I think it's better for you to stay on campus to save yourself the hassle." Moreover, the freshmen who arrived in the fall semester were held inside the dorm building. They were not able to take a bath for the past 15 days because the showering area is located outside of their building. For us sophomores, juniors, and seniors, we have to share 1 canteen. Only 2 of the 3 canteens are open for now, and the other one is currently for faculty only. That means we get hardly any food from our canteen, as it takes a very long time to wait in line, and there isn't enough food for everyone. The cost of the food has also gone up a lot, almost double. Many students, especially the Xinjiang locals, are having financial difficulties because their parents can't go to work due to the pandemic. There is a small shop on campus, but the only food available there is instant noodles. We've been eating instant noodles for many days. One of my dorm mates started to have stomach problems from eating too much instant noodles. It's really miserable for all of us. Our campus is particularly small and everywhere is crowded. Students have been yelling inside the dorm that they want to commit suicide by jumping off the building. In August, we were even locked inside our individual dorms. We had 8 students in each dorm and we had to disinfect the dorm every day. It is a small space and we had to tolerate the odor from the disinfectant the whole time. Although it was an awful situation for everyone, we still had hope because we thought we would be able to go home in a couple of months. But now we don't know when the lockdown will end. I don't think this is pandemic control. This is driving people to insanity.